Remember the message that Somizi sent on, I think it was on Instagram, and where he was actually talking about the last message that he got from Ubaba Mbongeni Ngema, which was a beautiful, beautiful post where Ubaba Mbongeni Ngema was actually praising Usomizi for being one of those people, or few people that have actually reached for him, I suppose, financially and otherwise, when things weren't going okay with him going south. We all have those moments when things are really going down. But apparently, this message he sent few days before he passed on. Let me just take you to speak. Fast forward to the day after, when he passed on, a few days after he passed on. Somizi then shares this message on Instagram. You know how it's like, messages from people like Somizi who've got so much following, who are very loved by fans and people that support him. Definitely it's gonna go up until um you know, um, wherever, at all the corners. And this is what happened, because it went viral. And can I be honest with you? Because people were saying, no, 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 why are you doing that? Because this message we can see, you know how it's like when we have the clever people, kudos to you, they will tell you, good, no, 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 no. This was sent like this was never read, and this is supposed to be green, blue, yellow, orange. And I'm like, okay, we don't know. We're listening. But let me tell you, this is what I said to people that are close to me. And I was not actually hiding it. And I remember one of the people that I was talking to, not one person, but I remember one of these friends saying, of my friend saying, my friend, I think he did what people are saying he did. Because people were saying it was a fake message. He's just sent it to himself, because now we can see it was viral. It went to radio stations, all platforms. And you know what? I kept on saying, no, man. If you know Somizi, sometimes we don't have to know these celebrities. We just have to follow them and understand what type of a person this person is, and what type of a personality they have. Somizi, guys, I've said this before. Somizi, Bomam Kids, I look at them and I feel like those are people that are so giving. So why would Somizi feel like, you know what, I'm looking for clout? What clout? Somizi is well known. Somizi, of course, I'm sure he's got his days when things are not going his own way. But he wouldn't dare do that. Um, this is someone's death. It is not good news at all. And also, as we know, Usomizi started working with Ubaba Mbongeni Ngema way back. So why would he just decide now, oh, I know him, and by the way, he sent me this beautiful message saying thank you to me? Really, guys. But let me tell you, Usomizi was like, fast forward to today. I'm coming back. As much as I don't want to explain, I don't want to say anything over and above what the masses have said. But on this one, I'm just gonna say it. I don't want to be clouding. Obviously, the funeral is on Friday, but I don't want to do that. I don't want people to focus on what I said. But this is what I'm gonna say, because this really hit me. And I understand why, because when people say, they're starting telling us lies and all of that. So Somizi was like, I'm going to set the record straight. I never, and I will never in my entire life do that. I'm not that guy. I am not that person. So please, I will never do that. Believe me when I say I will never do that. So this is part of the message that he sent. Please watch the video, and tell me what you think.
In the morning when I posted, I went to Mbongeni's message, and I sent the same message that I thought I'd sent to the group, just for the sake of you guys seeing the message, not realizing that it is a message that looks like I have sent it myself to Mbongeni. I hope I'm making sense, and I'm never going to explain this again. But I get it why there was a huge uproar, and I am not that type. Not at all. I was just sharing how special this message was, and how amazing that it happened a few days before he passed on. And that's what the mistake, that was the mistake that happened. So whether you believe it or you don't, I say something else. Me explain it again this time. No, but they went for me. Mina, I'm very strong, but this time I felt so bad. I felt like shit, and it was justifiable. So whoever began to and stuff, justifiable. Whoever began to be so justifiable. But now here's the explanation. Take it, don't take it. We have to move on. We have to move forward. I love you guys.
But like I said, I've always maintained that Usomizi didn't do that just for cloud. That really happened. Whether a message we copy like paste, but that message was sent by Bongeni Mngema. And let me tell you something, in case you don't know, one thing about people on social media, and I mean on most of these platforms, people will run with a narrative that is negative. And you can try and put, you know, and you like think, oh my god, what do I put? I put water. People will actually make sure that they push their own negative narrative, because even now, after Somizi has said, you know what, I am so sorry and I understand how you feel like this, I understand even those ones that were actually insulting me. I do get it, but I'm not the one. I will never do that. Let me tell you something. People are like, even in 2024, are we on this now? We even forgot. And let me tell you, they've not forgotten. Something will happen to Somizi, or Somizi will do something, and people will remind Somizi about that post, which I understand, allegedly, he actually deleted immediately after there was this whole hoo-ha about it. So I think sometimes let's just not believe everything that we see on social media, because not everything that we see on social media is actually true. I'm being honest with you. I've had instances where people would actually stand by what they say, and I'm like, guys, it's not true. It is not true. Imagine I'm not even a celebrity, and someone will be like, you're even explaining. You're explaining because you know it's what we're saying is true. That means when what you've done is this what people are saying. You know what I mean? So it's like that. Unfortunately, if you're gonna get into social media space, you better be strong, because people will create stories and it will come from one person. And as long as it's negative, libala mnganam. Mhlobam, libala, everyone is gonna push it. Make sure that it gets to a point whereby now, imagine you're like, yo, let me just hide. I don't even know how to explain myself. Let me just wait until everything dies. And like Somizi was saying, you know what? I'm one person that I don't want to explain myself. But on this one, I had to explain. I'm hoping that you're going to enjoy his video. Thank you so much, my friend, for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and Happy New Year still. It is the second day, can you believe it, of January 2024. It's a blessing that we are all alive, and thank you so much once again. Let's do this 2024. If you're not feeling well, you are not okay, you're not feeling it, just give it a few days. You'll be okay. I shall see you on the next one.